I love comics. I really love comics. And ever since I was a kid, I've been reading comics such as anywhere from Batman to the Avengers. And I really love also reading the Ninja Turtles, TMNT. But today, I'm going to be giving you my very first comic book review ever. And it's for a brand new comic miniseries called Scrapper that just came out today, July 19th. And you can go pick this up at your local comic book shop. If they don't have it, you can even pre-order it. I'll leave some links in the description below on where you can go and find this comic. Scrapper is a new series, as I said, by Gears of War. That's right, Gears of War creator Cliff Bleszinski. This is his very first time venturing into the world of comic books. He is partnered up with story writer Alex de Campi to give you guys something a little bit different than what you're used to. I will say that, I've read comic books about turtles and other things, but this is my very first time ever, as far as I can remember, reading a comic book about a dog, and the dog being the main character, and that dog being the title or character, Scrapper. So this comic takes place in a town called New Verona, and with the bad guys being a company called Smite. They're the special monopoly for industrial tech and engineering. And I'm not going to give away a whole lot, because why would I do that? I mean, I want you guys to go read this. And I've read this, and I really, really enjoyed reading it. And thanks to Image Comics, by the way, for providing me an early copy of this comic book to check out. I've been really anticipating it. I've always loved and been a big fan of anything Cliff Bleszinski has put out. Yes, I even enjoyed Lawbreakers too. But this is something completely different for the game, the popular game developer, and I'm here for it. And I want to first talk about the art style in this comic. It's a really gorgeous art style here, and you're going to see here in front of me just a few panels of what you can expect this to look like, and it looks great, and it really kind of sets the tone for this 6-part miniseries, because that's what this is. It's a 6-part miniseries with a issue being released every month for the next 5 months up until December of this year. And I'm not going to give it away, but I really like how this first issue kicks off. It tells you just enough of what you need to know to really launch into the next 5 issues. And I mean, it's about Scrapper, who teams up with his buddy Tank, and they tend to take on and fight crime. There is this, like I said, this evil corporation called Smite, who is essentially likes to just claim businesses, we'll say, and claim things for its own. And you really get a nice backstory, if you will, about Scrapper. It's kind of an origin story, if you will, about him and his family, and why he does what he does, and why he is fighting Smite, this evil company who has these giant robotic esque ships that like to just come up and like play the claw game, basically, with these buildings. And you'll see that here in this story. Now, as I said before, I'm not going to go into specific plot points. I'm not even going to do a spoiler review of this, because I want you guys to go and read this. I loved this. I really enjoyed reading this. It is short. I'd say it's probably about 24 to 25 pages or something like that. But regardless, it's great. And I thoroughly enjoyed every panel that I read. I'm excited to get into this series, and I'm looking forward to this next month. It's going to be a long wait. It's going to be a long wait. I don't know what the next release dates are. I was not provided that information. However, I want to say to you, go and read this comic. As I said, the art style is great. The story is fun. I've really enjoyed what I've read so far, and it leaves you with an ending that's going to just want you to continue to read it. It's only $3.99, which is a great price. I mean, it's kind of what I expect for a comic book. And as I said before, it's a 6-part miniseries. So I'm assuming that after 6, it's done. But I gotta say, go pick this up. You're gonna enjoy it. It's about a talking dog. I mean, what's there not to like about a talking dog? And I gotta say, the ending The ending was just, I didn't expect that. It's a twist, a little bit of a twist. So I'm looking forward to seeing what we get next month in August with the story. And, there is, you can definitely tell that Cliff and Alex both put their passion into this story. It's a very warm-hearted, feel-good story, which I thought would happen because it's about pets. I mean, what is there not to love about pets, especially dogs? And there's a few scenes with some birds in this that I thought was kind of funny, little background. Definitely pay attention to the detail in this story because it's definitely there. Be sure to, definitely look at each panel thoroughly. I'll say that. And I love what Cliff has done. Cliff and Alex both have done with the story. I'm looking forward to seeing what's next for Scrapper. And, at the end of this book, Cliff writes, kind of like a little epilogue, if you will, as to why he created this story based off a dog that he had. And it really puts some perspective into why he wanted to create this particular story. So, with having said that, this is great. It gets 2 thumbs up for me. I had a really good time reading it. I was given a digital copy, but I am going to go pick up. I will be purchasing today a physical copy. I believe there are 5 cover variants to look out for too. So if you're like me and you like to purchase variants of covers, you can go pick those up as well. And go get this. Go grab it. It's worth it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. As I said, I don't want to give away too many plot details, but outside of that, this gives you just enough to leave you hanging for more and wanting more. So I plan on reviewing every book as they come out each month. So stick around for next month in August as we get Scrapper issue 2. I'm looking forward to talking with you guys about it. Might do a little bit more of a spoilery review for that if that's something you guys want, so I can actually open up and talk about the story as it stands. But all in all, I wanted to talk about this in a non-spoilery way so that way you guys can go pick it up, because I want you guys to go and enjoy this. It's great, and I love seeing people go from one medium. Like, I know Cliff has done things in Broadway, which I think is kind of cool. I need to go check out his Broadway musicals too. And he's ventured into now the world of comics, and I hope that after this series is over, Cliff continues doing comics. I would love to see some other stories from Cliff as well. So, Cliff, if you're watching, I hope that after this mini series is over, the end of the year, that you go and do more. Also, you guys can go and he's going to be at SDCC this weekend too. He's doing some panels. So if you're at San Diego Comic-Con, go and watch his panels. He does a panel about Scrapper. So please go and hang out with Cliff. Get an autograph from him. He's going to be selling this comic there as well, so go pick it up and get an autograph. I would love to be there, but I'm not able to make it out to SDCC. But go and watch and check out this series, issue number 1. It's absolutely worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, my first ever review of a comic book. Please, if you're into comics, video games, conventions, movies, all sorts of pop culture entertainment, please subscribe to us here on the domain, as we're so close to 1,400 subs. As of the recording of this, we haven't hit it yet, but maybe after this we will. So, and we appreciate every single one of you for taking the time to hang out with us right here on the domain. Until the next one, I'll see you guys. Take it easy, guys.